No wonder Wei Ming wanted a divorce. You're acting all calm. So you must have a backup plan.
Don't talk nonsense. Gushu and I are just colleagues.
So he doesn't even knock? He just shows up at your place? Such a considerate colleague. Bringing you food. Who are you trying to fool? You seem pretty comfortable here. Not your first time visit here, is it?
Yeah, I've been here a few times.
See, he admits it.
Lin Shuang, our family is an upstanding one. And we're not going to let Pinguo stay with a mom like you.
What are you talking about? Now, get out of my house. You're not welcome here.
You!
What? You feeling guilty?
Lin Shuang, you're not even divorced yet. So you should still call us mom and dad. We're not going anywhere today. What can you do about it?
With all the shameful things you've done, you don't want us to say anything? Lin Shuang, I'm telling you, I'll make sure everyone knows about this. Let's see if you still have the face to fight for custody of Pinguo.
You! You don't need to try and flip this on me or Wei Ming who has an affair. You know the answer.
Don't slander us. Do you have proof?
I do, and I'm more than happy to post it at Ark's front door and let his coworkers, superiors see it. Let them all know who your son really is. As I just said, you're not welcome here.
Don't make trouble.
Get out of here.
Lin Shuang, how did she end up like this? She's making me so angry.
Don't get upset. Not this way.
My purse. Where's my purse?
Purse! Thank you.
Don't thank her.
Let's go.
Oh, coming.
Lin Shuang, we came to see you.
Lin Shuang, you've only been here a few days. And you've let the place fall apart. Just look at it. What a mess. What's all this junk? Lin Shuang, are you letting little Guo Guo eat takeout with you?
I've been busy with work lately. It's not usually like this.
Look at this. Look at this dirt. This sofa is all dusty. It must be covered in dust mites. There's even a hair here. And look at the yard. It's a mess. Lin Shuang, I have to criticize you for it. Unbelievable.
Mom, Dad, did you come for something? And how did you know I was living here?
I asked your father and mother.
Hello, Mom.
Shuang, Wei Ming's parents asked for your address. They're coming over right now. You'd better get ready.
Give it to me. All right, Mom. We'll talk later.
We came here with good intentions. And you're treating us like we're intruders? This is unacceptable. Do you think so? Unacceptable.
There's a misunderstanding. My mom didn't want to impose.
Lin Shuang, this house must be pretty old, huh?
It's a historical building, a protected property.
So what if it's protected? There's no central heating, no air conditioning. And how long has it been since you remodeled?
It's old, yes, but it's in a great location. It's convenient for me and Guo Guo.
Speaking of Guo Guo, why don't we see her around? Where is she?
She's staying with my parents these days.
Lin Shuang, if you're too busy to look after her, you should just let her stay with Wei Ming instead. Why put yourself through this?
Exactly. If you don't want a good life, don't drag Guo Guo down with you. That's just unfair. A mother shouldn't be so selfish. Think about what's best for your child.
I need to work. But so does Wei Ming. He won't have more time to look after her than I do.
But he has us to help. We can take care of Pinguo.
And my parents can help me too.
That's not the same! Gogo has the Wei family name. She belongs with us by right. Your parents are outsiders. Isn't that right?
Well, that's easy to solve. Just change her last name to Lin. Problem solved.
Change her last name? Who do you think you are? What gives you the right to butt into our family business?
Lin Shuang doesn't have the Wei name. By your logic, she's an outsider too. So her issues with you aren't family matters. By the way, your logic thinking is a little underdeveloped. Kind of like you've missed some practice during your teenage years.
What?
What does he mean by that?
It means
All right. Gushu, what are you doing here?
I knew you were busy lately, so I brought you and Pingo something delicious.
No wonder Wei Ming wanted a divorce. You're acting all calm. So you must have a backup plan.
Don't talk nonsense. Gushu and I are just colleagues.
So he doesn't even knock? He just shows up at your place? Such a considerate colleague. Bringing you food. Who are you trying to fool? You seem pretty comfortable here. Not your first time visit here, is it?
Yeah, I've been here a few times.
See, he admits it.
Lin Shuang. Our family is an upstanding one. And we're not going to let Pinguo stay with a mom like you.
What are you talking about? Now, get out of my house. You're not welcome here.
You!
What? You feeling guilty?
Lin Shuang, you're not even divorced yet. So you should still call us mom and dad. We're not going anywhere today. What can you do about it?
With all the shameful things you've done, you don't want us to say anything? Lin Shuang, I'm telling you, I'll make sure everyone knows about this. Let's see if you still have the face to fight for custody of Pinguo.
You! You don't need to try and flip this on me or Wei Ming, who has an affair. You know the answer.
Don't slander us. Do you have proof?
I do, and I'm more than happy to post it at ARC's front door and let his coworkers, superiors see it. Let them all know who your son really is. As I just said, you're not welcome here.
Don't make trouble.
Get out of here.
Lin Shuang, how did she end up like this? She's making me so angry.
Don't get upset. Not this way.
My purse. Where's my purse?
Purse! Thank you.
Don't thank her.
Let's go.
Everyone. I'm sure you all know why Lin Shuang left. ARC dared to use a knockoff product to challenge our abilities, insult our intelligence, and mess with our people. I think we need to teach them a lesson.
This is a counterfeit. The training and convergence and performance data of Panshi technology. I've shared all the details with you.
After preliminary analysis, I found that the multi-GPU distributed training parameters need to be tuned based on the topology of the cluster, and this knockoff is clearly poorly done. Its training will likely experience overfitting issues and lack convergence beyond 128 GPUs. Evelyn, Quinn, you're with me. Let's replicate their failed training results. Remember to save the system logs.
Okay.
Mandy, take Sissy and Lynn, and find proof of their patent infringement. They copied our code, so traces should be visible in their logs. Remember, from now on, Panshi's legal department is at your disposal. Make sure we pin down the infringement evidence solidly.
Let's congratulate Ark and Lan Yi on their successful partnership, wishing them a wonderful collaboration.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure, as always.
Now we have the media interview segment.
Mr. Wei Ming, Ark's original partner was Pan Shi. Why did you change partners last minute?
It's unfortunate. We were really looking forward to working with Pan Shi.
So, Mr. Wei, you're saying Pan Shi didn't fulfill the contract? Does that mean Pan Shi's technology has some issues?
There's no concrete evidence, so I can't.
Panshi's tech capabilities aren't something Mr. Wei's contract can evaluate. Mr. Peng?
Yes.
I'm here on behalf of Panshi to deliver a legal statement. We have proof that your company's collaboration with ARC involves infringement on Panshi's patents. This is Mr. Wang, our lawyer, who will follow up with more details with you. Pan Shi's official website has already published the relevant data. The facts are there. Everyone can judge for themselves. This time, Pan Shi had issues due to client data, so we couldn't meet the contract on time. We regret that very much. Mr. Wei has chosen a new partner, which we fully understand. Here, we wish both parties a successful partnership. Thank you.
Mr. Gu, is there anything you'd like to say?
Mr. Gu, are there technical issues on your end?
As we previously reported, Pan Shi's breach of contract is certain. Lan Yi Technology, though they are not perfect technically, but they have the advantage of a good price point. Everyone can see that.
As long as they have no legal troubles.
The cooperation with Lan Yi was reviewed and approved by the technical department.
Mr. Wei, you're being quite unfair.
That's enough. This is very embarrassing. You want to make things worse? Organize a new round of bidding immediately, and no mistakes this time.
Her grandma took her away? When?
She took her around noon. She said great-grandpa back home suddenly became gravely ill and wanted to see the child. So she took Guoguo back to the hometown. She already notified us of an absence for a few days. Didn't her grandma tell you?
Okay, thank you. I got to go.
I want mommy. I want mommy. Mommy, I want mommy. I want mommy.
Stop crying!
I want mommy.
Why all the fuss? Your mom's just fine.
Grandma, don't lie to me. Mom and Dad are getting a divorce. I know it. I want to go with mommy. I want mommy. I want mommy.
Guo, here's the thing. You have your dad's last name. You're just a kid. So in the future, it's up to mommy and daddy to decide who you'll stay with.
I don't want to go with Daddy.
What's wrong with daddy? Daddy works hard, makes lots of money, and pays for everything, including your school tuition. And he pays for those Disney trips too. All that, daddy pays for it. With daddy, you'll be well taken care of.
I want mommy. Mommy.
And grandma and grandpa, we love you so much. Isn't it great to be with us?
No, I don't want it.
Stop crying!
Okay, calm down, little one.
I don't want to.
You're giving me a headache.
Where did your mom take Guoguo?
I just found out. Mom and Dad took Guoguo.
Look, your grandpa passed away 2 years ago. Gravely ill? Why did your mom lie? What are you trying to do?
It's just an excuse. My parents were afraid that our divorce would affect Guoguo, so they took her back to hometown to stay away from this. Once we're done, they'll bring her back. If I explain everything to the kindergarten teacher, it doesn't sound good.
Give Guoguo back to me.
Giving back? We're both her parents. We haven't even divorced yet. We both have the right to take care of her.
Since Guoguo was born, how many days have you actually taken care of her? Her milk powder brand? Her shoe size? Trying to act like a good father now? Wei Ming! I want to see Guoguo.
Lin Shuang, I've sent the revised divorce agreement to your email. Take a look as soon as you can. I've made some concessions on the assets. I'll give you 1.5 million in cash. But as for anything else, including Guoguo's custody, don't even think about it!
I just want to see Guoguo. I 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 want to see Guoguo.
You want to waste time? Fine, do as you wish. Let's see who can handle this longer.
Are you saying that? If I don't sign the divorce papers, I won't be able to see her again? Is that it? How can you be like this?
Where is Guoguo? Whose terrible idea?
It wasn't me. It was your mother's idea. But she did it for your own good. She's a mom, and her child is her whole world. Guoguo has been raised by Lin Shuang since she was born. They definitely share a deep bond. But as grandparents, of course we want the child with us too. But look at Lin Shuang now. She acts like she doesn't care about anything and is willing to fight us. We have no choice but to use this method and teach her a lesson, so she'll come to her senses.
That's between the two of us. It has nothing to do with Guoguo.
Son, look at how Guoguo is right now. Both me and your mom feel really bad. But one thing is certain. You absolutely can't go soft now. You need to stay firm. And finish this matter. We can all move on peacefully. Isn't that right? All right. We are still her grandparents after all. Right?
事到如今已失去了拥抱，像一只囚鸟，无数个陌生的夜里有多煎熬，沿着冰冷的钢索在梦中潜逃，我该如何是好？一个人碰头后赤脚，跌跌撞撞的路上在奔跑，那个藏在我生命里的心跳不再跳。
How can he even be considered human? Using his own daughter as a bargaining chip in his divorce. What does he think the child is? A car? A house? Dividing up assets? The more he takes, the better? Even a tiger won't eat its own cubs. He is so vicious. There's no limit to his cruelty.
In this situation, can't we use the law to protect your rights?
If Lin Shuang were already divorced, any custody issues could be settled legally. But right now, the issues between the two of them are considered marital disputes. They should resolve it on their own. Since the other party is using extreme tactics, I'd advise filing for divorce right away.
Yes. Let's go to court. I don't believe no one can hold him accountable.
How long will it take? From the time we file suit until there's a verdict, how long does it usually take?
It depends on the complexity of the case. Optimistically speaking, it could take at least a year.
Over a year? I can't wait that long. All I want is Guoguo. Nothing else matters to me.
Lin Shuang, calm down.
Let me call him.
Think this through, will you? If you call him now, you'll be playing right into his hands. Do you think he'll give up custody to you? He won't. He'll just exploit your weakness and make you back down even more.
Lin Shuang, since the moment you decided to divorce, I told you this was going to be a prolonged battle.
I can't keep going like this.
Just when you feel you're reaching your limit, remember he's probably feeling the same way. The divorce process may be long, but it will reveal all the marital issues, and there'll be more chances to negotiate.
Don't rush. We will definitely find a way to get through this. So, what's the situation?
With the current circumstances, filing for divorce may not necessarily guarantee anything.
What about the outcome?
In practice, it's true that cases of child snatching and hiding the child do happen. Sometimes one parent will take the child to live in another city. By the time the divorce is finalized, the child may have already been living with that parent for a long time. And in those cases, courts usually prefer not to disrupt the child's living environment. They often award custody to the parent who has been with the child.
So if this goes through the legal process, there's a chance Lin Shuang could lose custody of the child.
It's very likely. Given Lin Shuang's emotional state earlier, I didn't mention it. But don't feel too hopeless just yet. The property settlement seems more certain, and we still have a key advantage: Wei Ming's infidelity during the marriage. Whether it's a lawsuit or divorce by agreement, as long as there's clear proof of his infidelity, we can use that to our advantage.
You wanted to see me? Are you and Wei Ming involved now?
What are you talking about? What does that have to do with you?
I've been with Wei Ming before. Back then, he swore up and down that he loved me. He made so many romantic promises, I fell for it completely. I thought I'd found true love.
But in the end, you saw what happened to me.
I hate him. And I want to destroy him. But as a woman, I don't want to see you make the same mistakes. Of course, you and I aren't the same. You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. To him, you're much more valuable, with all the resources you bring. But please don't believe you can save him.
Wei Ming and I only have a professional relationship.
Guo. Guo. Here, have a banana. Yes, have a banana. Go on.
I want to go out and play.
Guo. Just think about it. There's no one here forcing you to practice hockey. No one making you all bruised up.
I just want to go out and play.
We can watch cartoons in the hotel room. Isn't that funny too? Or let me take you to the pool downstairs and play together later?
No, I just want to go out and play.
Come on. Being cooped up in the room must have made you so bored. Huh? Come on.
Guo.
Yeah.
Little kid. A couple of days ago, she was crying her heart out for her mom. Now all she can think about is going outside to play. Guo.
We'll go out and have some fun. You're too young to be cooped up in here. Let's go out and play. I'll get your coat, all right? Okay.
Guo. Be a good girl. Let's get your coat on. Grandma and I will take you out.
I want to go to the amusement park.
All right.
We can go wherever you want.
Here, put on your coat. Isn't this nice? Be a good girl.
With the Rongda Electric project, our department needs to stay on it firmly. If we want to stand out from the competitors, we'll need to do something new. Let's increase our investment in new media.
All right.
That's it for today's meeting. Let's keep up the good work.
Got it.
Joyce, can you stay behind for a moment? What were you thinking about in the meeting?
Just now, Jiang Xi came to see me.
What did she say to you?
Take a guess.
Do you believe it?
Half and half. Your past with Jiang Xi. I've heard the rumors for a while now. Where there's smoke, there's fire. There's no way you two had no involvement.
Beside this?
She said,
As a woman, I don't want to see you make the same mistakes. Of course, to him, you're much more valuable, with all the resources you bring. But please don't believe you can save him. A man with a past like his won't change for you. I'm living proof.
She said you're just having fun with me, not putting any real feelings in it. I don't believe that. You were dumped, but that's your own issue, and it has nothing to do with me. I don't have time for your stories or your fake concern.
Thank you for trusting me. Despite the gossip. Yes, I had a past with Jiang Xi. I admit it. I wasn't strong enough back then. She was tempting, and I crossed the line. I regret it deeply. Fortunately, I came to my senses, and I cut ties with her. I thought that was the end of it. I never expected she'd still hold a grudge, and be out to get me now. Don't worry about her. I'll find the right time, and transfer her out. The best way to stop the gossip is to show everyone the truth. Lin Shuang, have you read the divorce papers? What do you think? Lin Shuang, have you read the divorce papers? What do you think?
Guo, are you having fun here?
Yeah, it's fun.
Guo, what do you want to eat?
I want pizza.
Grandpa will get you whatever you want. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Later, Grandpa will get you that pizza.
I'll be right back, just going to the restroom.
Besides pizza, what else do you want?
Just pizza.
Okay. No problem. Guo.
Yang.
I haven't seen you in so long.
Why didn't you come to practice hockey today? You didn't even call in?
Are you Yang Yang's mom?
Yes.
Oh.
I've heard Guo talk about Yang Yang often.
They're classmates in preschool, and they go to hockey practice together.
That's great. I'll go to the restroom real quick. Could you keep an eye on Guo for me? Thank you. Thank you.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You've got to help me. It's just that Grandpa and Grandma... Hello? Do you know where Lin Shuang is? I've called her so many times, but she's not picking up. I came by the house, but the door's locked. The front door's code? 4587.
Door unlocked.
Lin Shuang? Are you home?
Why are you here?
You nearly gave me a heart attack. I kept calling you. Why didn't you answer?
I had some wine and just fell asleep.
I thought something happened to you.
Don't worry, I'm not at that point.
I'll get you a glass of water. Lin Shuang. I've been thinking a lot lately. I feel like I'm just a jinx to you. Really? If it weren't for me, doing things that hurt you right from the start, maybe you wouldn't have had it so tough.
Actually, I feel like it's the other way around. Ever since I met you, I feel like my luck has changed. Divorce, losing my job, these don't seem like good things on the surface. But for me, they've all been blessings. Leaving Wei Ming means I don't have to tolerate his betrayal. Leaving Panxi might even bring me better opportunities. Plus, I genuinely hope you can find happiness.
In all my years, I've never had anyone offer me this kind of selfless kindness. Lin Shuang. It's good to have you. Next time you drink, call me to join.
Not doing it again, it's too rough. Hello, Yang Yang's mom?
Guoguo's mom, right? Yang Yang wants to talk to you.
I'm here now. Right by the ticket booth. Where are you?
I'm over by the grassy area.
I see you. Yang Yang's mom.
Hi, Auntie.
Hello.
Guoguo asked me to come find you.
Yang Yang, tell Auntie. Where did you see Guoguo?
Guoguo said not to worry about her.
We saw her at the mall with Guoguo's grandparents. Guoguo asked Yang Yang to give you this.
This is from Guoguo to you. It's our little secret.
Mommy? I'm being good. I miss you so much. Wherever you are, that's where home is.
Guoguo. I am doing my best. And we'll be together forever. We will be together, I promise.
Mr. Huang, do you have any other suggestions about today's meeting?
I'll think it over on the way.
Okay.
Dad,
What's going on? Are you just letting anyone get into my car now?
don't blame him. I asked him to open the door. You weren't answering my calls, so I had no choice but to wait here. Dad, I'd like to come home for dinner tonight.
Home? Do you still consider this home? Since you left. Your mom and I no longer have a daughter. We're done with you. Get her out of here.
Dad, don't say that. Just get in the car.
I said get her out!
Let's go home and talk.
Miss, I'm sorry, but Mr. Huang wants you to leave the car.
I'm not getting out. Don't touch me.
Sorry, miss.
You! Dad!
Sorry, miss.
Lily, I have 2 documents that I left here. Could you get them for me?
They've been taken to the 9th floor. Do you want me to call up and ask?
No need, I'll go myself. Thanks.
Okay.
Don't cry. No more tears. Your father cares about you.
You don't understand. He didn't even look at me. He's always been my biggest supporter, all my life, except for this one time. He's never raised his voice at me. He's never ever treated me like this before.
I have a daughter too. So I totally understand what a father's feeling. Don't worry. You're his only daughter.
That's easy for you to say. I'm his only child. But for you, I've ended up fighting with my parents. I can't even go home. And now at work, it's all whispers and gossip. I'm totally in no man's land right now. They've pushed me to the edge. And you? And what are you doing about it?
Huh?
I've been constantly pushing Lin Shuang. You've got to believe me. I want to divorce her as soon as possible.
I've heard that line so many times. I can't take it anymore. I'm about to lose it.
Just hang in there a little longer. We'll be together soon. I promise.
1 month. I'm giving you 1 more month. Within a month, you need to divorce your wife. Otherwise, I'm going back to America. And we're done for good.
Joyce. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Joyce just gave Wei Ming an ultimatum. He's got 1 month. They were arguing in the stairwell. I heard every word.
No wonder Wei Ming is desperate. He's using such underhanded tactics to take Guoguo away. With Joyce's family background, she definitely wouldn't settle for just being the other woman. As for Wei Ming, he's just too eager to grab that opportunity. He's got to divorce before Joyce loses her patience.
So right now, you're not the one. Who needs to worry? He is. We've got a pretty solid evidence. Only we don't have physical proof.
We always insist on having solid proof. Maybe it's time we take a page from Wei Ming and try a different approach. He grabbed Guoguo away from me to throw me off balance. I almost made a rash decision and agreed to everything.
Let's do the same to him. And shake him up. And make him vulnerable.
My family might not be wealthy, but my parents always taught me from a young age to stay dignified. That dignity is more valuable than wealth. Now that I have Guoguo, I often reflect on their values. I think wealthy upbringing is that she should understand she deserves the best. Not just money, gifts, or even love, but something far more precious. Dignity doesn't mean enduring hardships quietly, but having the strength to fight when life pushes you into the dirt.
Do you have any ideas?
Wei Ming's tactics to force me to divorce are really nothing but cheap tricks. They're betting on the fact that I won't stoop to their level and play dirty. But sometimes to deal with a bully, manners alone just aren't enough.
I feel like I'm sneaking around driving this car. Why did you even buy it then?
You've got to keep a low profile.
You always have to park way out here.
I'm sorry. Just hang in there a little longer. Soon we won't have to keep doing this.
It's all because of you. That I'm sneaking around all the time.
I know it's been hard on you. And I'll make it up to you, I promise.
You will. You always making empty promises. Why can't we just leave work together?
The whole office is already buzzing with gossip. And if they see us leaving work together, it'll only confirm their suspicions.
Then get divorced quickly. It'll make things a lot easier.
Mrs. Wei,
Mrs. Wei.
You two are here together?
we just got back from seeing a client.
Wei Ming. Tomorrow afternoon there will be a new gallery showing by artist Egan. If you're interested, come join us. I'll introduce you to him.
Sounds good. Egan is a young and unique artist, so it'd be a rare opportunity. Thanks, Miss Wei.
Bring your wife along too. Haven't seen her in a while.
My wife. She is taking our child to classes tomorrow. Maybe next time?
Fine. Joyce, your dad said you were free tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow. I'm off. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Wei. She invited me to the art show, but why are you so quiet? You think I don't get tired enough pretending at work?
We need to make sure everything appears perfectly normal. We wait for Lin Shuang to crack first and sign the divorce papers.
If she wants more money, we'll give her a bit more. My family's not short on money anyway. It'll probably be easier for Guoguo's mom to take care of her than for your parents to do so. I really don't get what you're all arguing about.
I know your family's wealthy. I won't allow you to be wronged. Otherwise, what would your parents think of me?
All right. Time to eat.
You made so many dishes. There's even more to come.
So many dishes.
Guoguo, are you done washing your hands?
Almost.
Guoguo, time to eat.
Come on, Guoguo. Once you're done, come and eat.
Here we come. Coming. All done washing.
Dry your hands well.
These past few days, we've been watching Guo Guo ourselves. She's still young, so we worry about her being alone.
You two must have been exhausted.
Not too bad, actually. Either way, we'll all be family sooner or later, right? It's good to get used to each other now.
We're not family. Mommy, Daddy, and Grandma and Grandpa are my family. Aunt Joyce is just a guest.
Don't say such things.
What did I say that was wrong?
Guo Guo, you're old enough now. There's something Daddy needs to tell you. Daddy's going to marry Aunt Joyce. It'll be you and me, Grandpa, Grandma, and Aunt Joyce. We'll all be a family.
But aren't you already married to Mommy? Why are you going to marry Aunt Joyce now?
Daddy and Mommy are going to separate. Daddy already told you that.
But you haven't separated yet. So why are you already staying with Aunt Joyce together? Oh, I get it now. Aunt Joyce stole you away from Mommy.
Little girl, you need to watch what you say.
Huh?
Stop talking nonsense.
I'm not talking nonsense. That's what they say on TV. Someone like Aunt Joyce is called the other woman.
Stop it, no more of that.
Joyce? It's just a child's rambling. Guo Guo.
Guo Guo. Enough with that nonsense. Watching those silly shows isn't doing you any good. It's warping your mind.
She's just a kid.
Come on, let's go watch cartoons.
Grandma, you're hurting me. I want Mommy. I don't want Aunt Joyce. I want to go home.
Let's go.
Open the door. She's just a kid. She's just saying what's on her mind. Mom!
Joyce.
I want Mommy. I want Mommy. Mommy!
Artists of this age usually lean toward cartoonism and flashy styles, but Egan has chosen to stand outside the trends, staying true to her personal emotions.
Her paintings rarely feature people, and if they do, she tends to portray them in an abstract manner, as if they're an intentional afterthought. That's her way of controlling the canvas.
Mrs. Wei. Egan.
Mr. Wei, your wife couldn't make it again? Ever since last time, she made a splash on the snooker table. She hasn't shown up anywhere else.
Is it because she's too amazing? And Mr. Wei doesn't want her in the spotlight? Mr. Wei keeps her under wraps.
It's weekend. My wife took our child to class.
Joyce!
Joyce. Mrs. Wei.
Why are you only here now?
Sorry, I'm late. Mr. Xiao. Mr. Wei. Nice to meet you. My father always talks about you.
She's President Huang's daughter. Egan, let's go over here.
Joyce.
Mrs. Shan.
You don't look so well recently. Has working for Mr. Wei worn you out?
Really? We're all the same. Nothing to be tired about.
I heard you're still single. I have a friend who's single too. Let me introduce you to Hugo.
Hey.
Hugo just got back from the States, a top student from UC Berkeley. I'm sure you'll have lots in common. Mr. Wei?
What's wrong?
Maybe you should give Joyce a break. Let the young people get to know each other.
Something that small needs my permission? We always respected employees' personal choices. Right, Joyce?
All right then, all set.
Now for the most important moment of the day. Everyone, please step this way.
Please.
As you all know, today's main focus is artist Egan. Egan, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you all for being here.
That's all?
Look, these 6 people, men and women, all holding hands and wearing luxurious pajamas.
And if you look closely, each person is holding a balloon. It's almost as if they don't want you to see their expressions.
I think each one of them is dressed with flair and elegance, especially holding the balloons to cover their faces. It seems like a secret game.
I don't know about that. The people in the painting share an intimacy, and also the silent distance. After dressing up, they meet each other calmly. Just like some of the people presented here today.
Mrs. Wei, Mr. Wei said you were at class with the kids. Joyce, scoot over a bit. This seat is for Mrs. Wei. Joyce.
It's fine. That seat's uncomfortable anyway. If she wants it, let her have it.
Honey, you could have let me know you were coming.
You didn't tell me you'd be here either.
Egan, this is my wife, Lin Shuang. She doesn't know much about art, so she might not choose the right words. Please excuse her.
It's all right, she's actually quite on point.
Although there's something I'm curious about. Those holding the balloons. What are their real intentions they hiding behind? What kind of secrets are they hiding? What's lurking beneath?
I won't let my daughter stay with an irresponsible mother like you.
I want to see Guogo.
Including custody of Guogu. Don't even think about it.
I want to see Guogo.
Let's get a divorce.
Honey, everyone here today is a person of importance. Let's keep our words appropriate, and your behavior be a little more refined.
People of importance aren't so dignified behind closed doors. Why should I be dignified? Artists use art to critique reality, but I'm not trying to beat around the bush. I just want to expose this ugliness out in the open.
Honey, Guogo needs to go to class. Egan, Mrs. Wei, sorry, we'll be on our way. Excuse us.
Who?
It's Guogo's class time.
Guogo?
I can't even see Guogo at all.
Wei Ming, he's not letting me see our child at all. He's even forcing me to sign some divorce agreement.
Calm down.
He's cheating with Joyce.
What are you talking about? Me and Joyce, we have a boss-employee relationship. Everyone here knows that. Stop making things up and lying here. Go home.
I'm not lying. You know the truth yourself.
Can we go home and talk?
Give me my child back. Give me my child back.
Let's go home. You're insane. How does ruining me benefit you?
Mr. Wei, don't go too far.
What's going on?
Nothing then. All right, thanks.
Sure.
Mrs. Wei. Sorry about that.
Careful.
Actually, before the exhibition today, I prepared myself mentally for a long time. But the moment I got there, all the things I wanted to say just spilled out without a second thought. Now I understand why some people tear into their exes in public. It's not exactly classy, but it's cathartic. All the negativity just poured out. It felt amazing.
You know, you sure made an epic final stand. But your technique could use some work. Didn't we agree? We're supposed to talk, not fight. And yet here you are.
Why wasn't the door locked? I figured neither of you two had eaten yet, so I brought some takeout. What happened to your hand? It was Wei Ming?
Who else?
Gushu, where are you going?
To beat him up.
You don't have to stand up. Lin Shuang is already internet famous. For exposing Wei Ming and Joyce's affair. She's already trending. Wei Ming is now practically social media dead.
He's better off being detained than enduring this public humiliation.
Hey, have you heard? At the reception that night, Mr. Wei brought someone else.
Yeah, I heard. Lower your voice. There are people everywhere. Here's the front desk. Everyone can hear you blabbing.
As expected, someone posted it online.
Joyce went to the reception too.
I know.
I remember Mr. Wei's wife was there too. It all blew up, didn't it?
Quick, come check it out. Here.
Let me tell you, she was right there.
What's the public saying now? I'm not going to respond to any of it. I don't care what anyone says about me.
What do we do? The whole internet is full of posts bashing me. I don't even dare to pick up my mom's calls.
I totally understand. You're feeling right now. I'm here for you. I'll handle everything. The netizens will lose interest soon. Once there's a new hot topic, who'll even remember any of this? Time will erase everything. Actually, Lin Shuang and I have been separated for a long time. We just had a few points in the divorce agreement that we couldn't agree on. That's why we never signed the official divorce papers. It's really just family stuff. But I never thought Lin Shuang would go this far. She went crazy. It's totally irrational. Just to get a little more. She's using all sorts of tactics.
People are just greedy sometimes. Some are greedy for money. Others forget their morals for lust. But yesterday really took my disbelief to new heights.
Wei was right. Normally, the company shouldn't interfere in an employee's private life. But this exhibition incident really brought bad publicity to the company.
I understand. I'm willing to accept any disciplinary actions from the company.
All right, Wei Ming. Let's hope you learn from this. We will be reducing your salary as punishment. HR will contact you with the details soon. Get ready for it.
President Ling, our PR department will release a series of statements to clarify the company's stance and calm the public.
We'll closely monitor the situation to minimize the damage to the company's reputation. Mr. Wei, you should really wrap up your personal issues. Look, here's a little advice. How about letting the custody of the child go to the mother? Since you haven't officially divorced yet, and you've already started a new family, it won't be an issue for you to have other child later. What do you think, President Ling?
Today, I borrowed living expenses from Jiang Xi. 133,700 yuan, plus 17 months rent, which is 45,000 yuan and 400,000 yuan in rental compensation. That totals 578,700 yuan. In addition, Jiang Xi has been doing laundry and cooking for Jiang Hai, sacrificed her study time, and picked him up from school. She's used Jiang Hai's hand-me-downs, like his backpack and pencil case, and the snacks he doesn't want. All for 23 years. What Jiang Hai owes Jiang Xi is something priceless. Sis, for the past 23 years, my life was something I borrowed from you. From now on, I'll try to give back the life I took. Whether you ever trust me again or not, I want to be the person who stands by you, shielding you from life's storms.
Just rest, let me do this. Your hand hasn't healed completely.
It's okay, just a scratch. It's pretty much healed.
I just knew that you shouldn't get your hand wet, so I ordered food for you.
If it's just takeout, I could have done it myself.
Do you think this is just regular takeout? Which app do you think you can find a Michelin 2-star takeout?
What I mean is, if it's something I can do myself, I don't want to trouble you with it. Making you my personal delivery guy makes me feel guilty.
Lin Shuang, you're an independent woman, but that doesn't mean you're alone. Please don't turn down a helping hand.
All right. If you say so, then Gushu, since you're already here, why don't you sit down and join me for a meal? After all, you ordered 2 of everything.
After playing delivery guy half the day, I should at least get a meal out of it.
Sure.
Thanks. Can I read it?
It's enough that people already point fingers. But now everyone knows. You might not care, but your father and I have our reputation to think about.
I know. No matter how much I apologize now, you'll never forgive me. Since it's already happened, the best I can do is to clean up as best I can. I've already hired a professional PR team. The company's statement and my personal statement are both ready. I believe once they're released, they'll calm things down. Besides, I'm finalizing my divorce. Joyce and I will get married soon. This way we can protect her as much as possible.
Dad!
Say something, please. Listen to me. In the future, if you don't treat Joyce well in any way, I won't let you off easily.
The P3 algorithm. This algorithm has impressive performance, and it also maximizes resource savings. However, you don't plan on tackling this alone, do you?
I definitely can't do it alone. But right now, I don't have any long-term plans. I'm just taking it one step at a time.
Taking it one step at a time? That doesn't sound like you at all.
What do you think my style is, then?
You figure out the direction, and then you go straight for the target. You're all about planning and conviction. As your supporter, I'd be happy to invest in your P3.
Why? Just because of this piece of scratch paper? What are you, a tycoon? Or are you just throwing money around?
I'm doing this because I believe in you, and I know you well enough to trust in your abilities. And I have enough confidence. That's the basis of my decision. Plus, as an investor, I'm expecting a return. This isn't a charity, after all.
If you really know me, then I'd like to ask for some space. To be honest, the past few years have worn down my confidence and pride. My work with Panchi and OP1 was supported by you, more or less. Of course, I'm really grateful. But now, I need a chance to prove myself. If you, as my wealthy friend, just keep throwing money at me, I'll start doubting my own capabilities. If you really want to help, then you could bring me more of this fancy takeout.
Then I'll start by making sure you're well fed.
Ms. Lin, you and Mr. Wei's joint assets total 3 million yuan. Mr. Wei is willing to pay 1.5 million yuan, but he wants to do it in installments.
Ms. Lin is very firm on keeping custody of the child. Additionally, the joint assets don't include overseas assets.
Confirming and enforcing these overseas assets can be difficult.
According to the laws, Ms. Lin can hire a local law firm to help with this. If necessary, we won't hesitate to take this to court overseas. Now in Article 4, Clauses 1, 2, and 4.
I've made up my mind. I want full custody of Guoguo. In terms of assets, I'll agree to your terms. This is my bottom line. If you don't agree, then we'll see each other in court. I'll be there every step of the way.
Fine. Let's do it your way.
Let's submit the paperwork today. After a 1-month waiting period, we'll meet at the Civil Affairs Office.
Wait a second. Come with me. You just take 1.5 million yuan? You're letting him off easy.
His side earnings aren't worth bothering with. His future will be filled with the consequences of his scheming. But my future, I need to move forward with a light heart. Guo Guo!
Mom?
Guo Guo!
Mommy, I miss you so much. When are you coming back? You're not leaving me, are you? Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
I'm not going to leave you again.
Mommy, from now on, we'll never be apart. Mommy, we're going to be late. We're going to be late for school.
I'm coming.
We're late. Mommy, you look so pretty today.
That's because today is Mommy's birthday.
Is it more important than a regular birthday?
A birthday is the day Mommy came into the world chosen by Grandma. But today is the day I chose myself. It's the day I understood myself and the world around me.
Let's go to school. We're going to be late.
Okay, let's go.
Time to go to school?
Never late for school. I didn't think we'd be late today.
Late or early, today is the last time. Let's go. Hi.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm here to file for divorce.
You can get a number over there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Over there, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take a seat. There'll be a bit of a wait.
Here, have some candy. Take some for good luck. Share good luck. Take some for good luck.
Thank you.
Sir, take some candy. Today's a happy day. Take some for good luck.
I'm sorry, you've got it wrong.
We're here to get divorced.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Hold on. Give me one. Getting married means finding someone to share your life with. Of course, that's worth celebrating. Getting divorced means leaving an unhealthy relationship. That's worth celebrating too. Thank you.
Sir, you should take one too.
Thanks and congratulations.
Thank you. Take some candy for good luck.
Number 4005. Go to window 3.
You're all set.
Lin Shuang. From the day we met, to the day we got married. And now to our divorce. Do you regret any of it?
No, I don't regret it. Life, after all, doesn't always go as planned. And I really like who I am today. Without these past years' experiences, I wouldn't be who I am now. Even now, you couldn't bother to come to your own divorce?
She went to get something, so she stopped by.
Wei Ming, from this moment on, we're strangers to each other. All those hateful words we exchanged during our long battle for this divorce. From now on, we both have our own lives. Let's walk away cleanly.
I'm here!
How can you be late on such an important day?
I was on my way out the door. My boss held me back at the last minute, plus the traffic on the way here was bad. I promise, honey.
What? What are you saying, honey?
Honey, honey!
Sorry, but I'm not your wife yet. I'm leaving. I'll back out right now.
After today, you'll be my wife. No regret.
Put me down.
Let's go.
Stop it. Put me down. Apart from all the drama and the messiness of it all, I realized something about marriage. There was one thing. I always got it wrong. Marriage isn't a safety net. And no one should stake their entire life on another person. No one can forever rely on marriage as a safe harbor. If you can't be independent, you need to learn to be independent first. If you lack a sense of security, then you should work on finding it within yourself. Marriage isn't a solution to problems. It's actually a source of its own unique problems. Marriage should be an addition to happiness. Solving all of your problems will always be something we have to do for ourselves.
Mommy, from now on, we'll never be apart, okay?
We'll never be apart. Guo Guo. But Daddy and Mommy are apart.
I know.
We have our own reasons for that. It has nothing to do with you, Guo Guo. From now on, Daddy just won't be living in this house with us. But he'll always be your daddy.
Daddy will have his own home. And me and Mommy will have ours.
Guo Guo. Are you going to be sad?
There won't be Daddy in our home anymore. It won't be like it was. But Mommy once said, you shouldn't settle just to make someone else happy.
I'm sorry, Guo Guo.
So, if you leave Daddy, will you be happy?
From now on, I will be myself again, who I really want to be. And look for real happiness.
No. This is for you.
What's this?
It's the magic eraser from the story. Whenever we make mistakes, this magic eraser can erase them. They'll all disappear. As long as we correct them, we'll be happy. I'll be happy for you, Mommy. As for my sadness, I'll deal with it. Erase it all away. Yes, erase it all away.
This way, please. Watch your step on the stairs. As per your request, I think this space is perfect. It used to be a bar. It may need a bit of work, but it'll be worth it. Over here, this could be a conference room. Look at all the natural light.
There's a little courtyard.
Exactly. Now look over here. This big open area could be a workspace. The best part is that it's reasonably priced. It's a great fit for a startup.
Not bad.
So how many employees are you expecting in this company? How many workspaces do you need?
For now, just 3 or 4 would be enough.
3 or 4 won't be enough.
Shuang! Hey, Shuang!
Lin Shuang!
You guys...
After you left, I quit too. I was hoping you'd give me another chance. I promise I won't mess up again.
Right! We all left Panshi. We're currently out of work. We were wondering if your new company would be willing to take us in.
Of course I'd be happy to. But I have practically nothing right now. Besides, my startup capital is only 500,000 yuan.
Having you as our leader is all we need.
Exactly.
What we value here is you, Lin Shuang. Ever since you took the blame for Evelyn, we all agreed you'd make a great boss.
That's right. Besides, we're not asking you to give us a handout. We're pretty capable ourselves. As for salary, you don't need to worry about that. We've all talked it over. We really want to join and help build the company with you.
Exactly.
I think just to be safe, you'll need at least 4 or 5 more workstations.
Who's the boss here, you or me? Do as she says.
Got it.
Really?
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 These books go on that shelf.
Okay.
Evelyn,
Hi, Mr. Gu.
please pass the coffee around.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Gu. Lin Shuang is inside.
Great, I'll go say hi.
Sure.
Lin, come out and have some coffee.
Coming. Hi, Mr. Gu.
So, how does it feel to be the CEO now?
Stop making fun of me. Why are you here? Passing by? Or did you come here to experience the daily grind? Come on, try it out.
What? I came by specifically to check up on my former colleagues.
Have a seat. I wanted to ask you something. Did you bring all those people out there?
Oh. I just mentioned to them what you were working on lately. But it was their decision to come here.
Thank you. Actually, I was going to build this company up on my own. If I succeeded, I could show everyone. If I didn't, at least I wouldn't have made a fuss. But now, I'm under a bit of pressure.
The more pressure, the more motivation. Right? The company's already starting to take shape now. So, any ideas on your business model?
I want to build P3 and take back the deal with ARC.
Your team has already done a lot of work based on ARC's products. Your approach is also fairly advanced in the industry. Even though...
Coffee.
Thank you.
Thanks. Even though ARC's demands are tough, your algorithm is one of the closest matches to what they're asking for.
I'll help you keep an eye on the situation on ARC. But with your company registration, you should be careful to keep it away from Wei Ming's radar. If he finds out you're behind P3, he won't hesitate to cause trouble.
I'll figure out a way around that.
Oh, by the way, what's the name of your new company?
I'm calling it Fly.
It's about the story of success?
It's a play on words. It's called Fly.
But it's meant to symbolize how quickly and efficiently it can grow. Just one fly can quickly build its own universe. 100 female flies, with just 10 to 12 generations, can produce a massive population. So, I want this company to have that same adaptability, rapid growth, and resilience.
Right. Good.
Great.
Since you've achieved 2 major life milestones recently, how about I treat you to a nice dinner tonight?
Cheers! Cheers!
Waiter, excuse me. You can serve any drinks they want. Tonight, all the drinks are on Mr. Goo's tab.
Sounds good. We have some excellent drinks here. What would you all like? Order whatever you want.
Well, from a conventional perspective, divorce is generally seen as a big setback in life. But when you look at it another way, being able to leave someone who's not right for you, well, that's actually a good thing.
Also, making the decision to divorce is often harder than making the decision to get married. From making that decision to finally ending things, it's practically a war. It's exhausting and draining.
So here's to that. Cheers to divorce.
Happy divorce. Happy divorce.
This one!
You two? How late do you plan to stay out?
This one! Are you messaging my mom?
I'm just asking why she's not back yet.
It's only 8 p.m. Aunt Jiang Xi and Mom finally get a night to relax. So stop bothering them.
It's not that. She and Aunt Jiang Xi promised they'd celebrate with me tonight. But now they're off celebrating together. I'm stuck here watching you. Doesn't seem fair, right?
Uncle Goo, don't you like spending time with me?
No, it's not that. I didn't mean it that way.
Hold on.
What are you going to do?
I'm about to try something. I'm practicing makeup.
No.
Which color do you like?
Not that one.
No, that's not okay.
Here, take a look at this one. Yes, this one.
Help! Help!